Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. For those that have been with us last season, and welcome to our new listeners. Welcome to the new season, the first episode of our third season. We've come a long way. I am your humble host as usual, most efficient, always available for the love of the game, Oluwaseun Winsala. And this season, I'm a lover of football. With me today, I have someone uh, whose club thinks they'll be going for the title the third time.
Mourinho said his team was the pony, right? So we're just a little pony going for a ride. That's it. But no expecting nothing. We're just here for the ride. Nothing. Don't put any pressure on us,
Please
please.
let everybody know your name.
Hello, everyone. Bringing the energy and excitement for the new Premier League season. I'm your host, or one of the hosts, Obina, aka Mr. Controller, aka Football Lover.
Mm.
We have an exciting episode. Oh yeah, like Sean said, it's our third season. Thank you for sticking with us. Uh, we've come a long way, and I think this is going to be our best season yet. So stay tuned for for the season and the show.
Yeah. To buttress that, we're making a couple of changes just to, improve the experience, and we've had feedback from our fans. First things first, we will have Sam, Abu, and Olu Adenike coming more frequently than before. We would have them maybe at different times, twice every month, per their availability. They are now part of our podcast, I would say part time, since they've been on the show numerous times. So we want to make that frequent. Also, every week or every episode, which would probably be every week, I Oluwaseun Winsala would talk about my song of the week. Let me share my my tastes, my music tastes to the football world. Just to,
You're very biased music taste as
no,
it
my
is.
music taste, my personal music taste, mine. But that's just as a side. But this episode today, um, well, so what did you do this summer? Because I personally, I disconnected from football. I decided to take full break after the Euros. I was like, yeah, I need to disconnect from football. I need a break off. I decided to venture into other things. I watched the Olympic Games, which was really exciting in my opinion. At the beginning, I didn't want to watch it because I wasn't really interested. But the day went by, I became more interested in the games. There were a lot of stories that I really liked, and I'm happy that few people I know and supported or support became very successful. For example, Gabby Thomas, I've known her for a long time. She's a friend of a friend of a friend by extension. I know her. I met her, I think, twice or twice. I think Obina, you did too. I don't know if you
Yeah,
remember. Yeah.
yeah.
Last Olympic, she was third in 200 meters. She had bronze medal. So this Olympic season, I was like, this is her time. There's no way she's not winning gold. And lo and behold, all the events she participated in, she had gold. She just cleaned 4x1, 4x4, 200. And what blew my mind was her 4x4. She sprinted like I was like, wow, I didn't know you had this in you. Because I was always known her to be 100 and 4x1 and 200. But the 400, she was immaculate. So that was my summer. Oh, also I decided to do something new. I've been trying to do this for a while now. I think for more than 10 years.
Are you in a
And
relationship now?
I've been trying to do this for a long time, for 10 years now, and I decided to, start the ball rolling. You get more momentum by just getting the stone, let the stone roll. Let's just start that initial momentum. I decided to learn how to DJ. It's been, I think, 6 weeks now.
Okay.
and I've been enjoying it so far, and I realized that
When is your
I'm kind of
first?
good.
Sorry,
Yeah, I've had like two
two
events.
gigs. Okay.
Okay, I won't call it gigs. I mean, obviously, when you start something like that, you start with your close friends. I did someone's birthday. Granted, I didn't play as I wanted. I just was just doing my warm up set because it was a game and I didn't want to interrupt the game. But it was good. It was a good experience for me to be able to understand the crowd, understand events. That was the first one. The second one was a corporate event mixer. So that was really good too.
Ah,
Then the
that's
last one I
good.
had, I just started to like because I have two other guys, Sam too, started learning how to DJ, and one of our other friends. So three of us started to combine to have a DJ jam session, which was good. It was a good experience. We'll be doing that again maybe in September, trying to fix a date. I probably will release the videos of this first jam session soon. Also, I decided to go into videography in a way, just stylishly, not like fully, but just yeah. So that's my summer. My summer has been eventful. I've been a little bit outside, a little bit doing outdoor activities, not partying. Uh, but yeah, that's my summer.
Wow.
Just to get refreshed and ready for the new season.
Wow. All of these just to get ready for the new season. That's
I needed, because once the season starts, everything just keeps going. Before you know it, another week has gone by, and it's a lot of work recording and getting prepared for the podcast. You have to watch games. Then before you know it, Champions League is in town. FA Cup is in town. You're having like 3 games in a week, so that takes a lot of time off. Then on Saturdays or weekends, when you're meant to like go out and fraternize, you're watching games. When you're done, you're tired to go out. So I needed
especially
that
if
to
you're
refresh.
if you're a United fan and the team is losing all the time. I
Mm.
I think I understand what you mean.
Okay.
But my summer was chill, man. I did a bit of traveling, which was nice. Went to new places and then yeah, spent time with family and friends. Yeah, nothing too crazy. But yeah, I watched the Olympics as well. There were some very interesting stories, some funny performances, some embarrassing stories out as well, especially from the Nigerian Federation. I mean, I think the most embarrassing was where the one of the cyclists had to borrow from Germany because she didn't have any, even though she was a last minute call up. Or the story of the sprinter who was not registered for I believe the finals,
No, no,
failed
no. She wasn't even registered at all for the.
at all, right? For
She
the
didn't
100
even.
meter race, right,
Yeah,
right,
she
right.
didn't do the qualification race too.
Yeah, right, right. So pretty embarrassing for the country, but that's what you get when you have corrupt leaders. But yeah, there were also some very, like I said, fascinating, incredible performances. The track and fields. One sport that I really like that I don't know that gets as much acclaim or viewing is archery. I
Hmm.
actually find that like I watched that practice at the last three Olympics. I've watched archery and South Koreans are just phenomenal. Both men and women, like they took uh, gold there. So shout out to the South Korean team, archery team. And then obviously everyone saw the memes of the Turkish shooter
Yeah.
without any additional protective gear, and the guy was looking so cool, as well as the I think South Korean woman who looked like something out of anime. So there were those, and then there was Noah Lyles who had he shot who a lot of NBA or basketball fans were hit watching in the 100-meter race, and then he won gold, and then they were rejoicing when he got bronze in the 200-meter race, which is his preferred race, but he ran the race with COVID. So just interesting narratives,
Yeah.
surrounding the
Around.
games.
You know that actually, right?
Yeah.
You know, on TV, they were really showing a distance. But
How
someone
far it
took a
looks,
picture.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
someone took a picture. Dude, that thing is far.
First of all, you can't even shoot like straight. It has to loop, right? It has to, yeah. It's because if you shoot straight, you're just going to miss. But
That thing is far.
it's incredible physics,
Man.
and then you have the person, like their instructor who's beside them, who's telling them, the wind direction and how fast it's going, and then they factor that into their. It's just incredible. It's just incredible. But yeah, so on the show this week, since it's the first week of the season, we wanted to add a little more non-football content. Nothing too serious, obviously. This is not a provocative podcast. We will not tell you how to run your relationship or marriage or what to do to make more money. We're just here having a good time and discussing the lovely game. But another thing that colors people's world and makes life interesting is music. So moving forward, every week, like Shion said, we will talk. Shion especially will talk about his song of the week. But then this week in particular, we will go into the expectations of the season. So where the football world is heading. I mean, there are some new rules with VAR, possible implementation of Arsene Wenger's offside rule, um, transfer news, and just discussing incidents that are occurring in the game. And then we will obviously do our weekly predictions. Um, and yeah, anything else from you, Sean, before we dive right in?
I think so instead of us doing the old predictions, we'll pick a team or we'll pick a game and predict that game and discuss whatever I want to discuss. Then we'll keep scores. We'll keep the prediction for that game, just one game. Then the
Mm,
next episode we'll discuss the game in particular instead of
right,
having to discuss all the games.
all the games,
We're trying to like get have the
compress
cal,
it.
yeah,
Yeah, no,
instead
that
of
makes
just
sense.
going all over the place.
All right. So, what is your song of the week? And I hope it's
Song of the week is
nice.
from Dbanj, Koko.
Uh, you
I
listen to the bunch still?
yes, I do. And the
Hmm.
reason why I like that song, or the reason why that song is my song of the week, is because the band goes back to how he started with his mouth organ. The introduction, the beginning was really good. Then the whole vibe is kind of calm.
Mm,
So that's why I picked that
okay.
song for my song of the week.
Okay. Okay. So, what are your expectations for the season?
In general, for world football, I feel it's going to be some of the same drama. I expect everyone to expect Madrid to win Champions League, win the league, and mm, I feel like the expectation might be too much for them, but we'll see about that. For United, I don't think I expect anything from them. Honestly, I I just hope that our new signings come good. They've been looking good so far, looking decent so far. Right now, United is uh orange, Manchester orange, because
Because of all the Dutch
we've
connections.
had a lot of Dutch connection from the managers to the players that we put into the club. We've had connection with the Dutchland. Oh no, Dutchland is German. Dutch, Netherlands. So, but so far so good. Um, I don't really expect. I think our game against Brighton would give me a clear picture of how or what to expect from United this season, because that's a very good test and it's a way. I don't think we've beaten them in a while. We beat them last season, but prior to that, we've had like bad results. So we'll see.
Okay. Okay. For me, there. a number of interesting, and I guess this ties with the incidents of the week. Expectations for the week. I mean, I think the season is still very young and burgeoning. So that I can't say that I have I can let me speak like that NSCDC guy. I cannot categorically tell you what I expect,
Yeah.
but I think Madrid again will go for the Champions League, especially with the addition of Mbappe at the front and all these young exciting players that they have. In the Premier League, I expect Arsenal to challenge for the league, but there is an interesting twist that has taken place in the last 48 hours, which will affect that. And I'll get to that in my incident of the week. There are two
Mm.
incidents I want to highlight. But I expect the Premier League to be hotly contested. We still don't know what the variables Liverpool, Chelsea, and Aston Villa will provide to the push for to the league title and push for top four.
Wait,
So
you mentioned Chelsea?
I think so.
I did not mention United.
No,
Okay,
Chelsea is a wild card in my opinion because
okay.
uh, I I mean they just have too many players that it is hard to predict whether they will fail or whether they will succeed because of that. And I'll get to that. And I still think they'll buy a striker this transfer window. I could be wrong, obviously. I still think they'll buy a striker. But so to my incident of the week, Gundogan going back to Man City is crazy. Oh, not crazy, but I mean it's good for City. But apparently the reason for that is because after Barcelona lost to PSG, he got into, I guess, a heated argument with Araujo, and that alienated him from the rest of the Barcelona locker room.
Are you
So,
serious?
yeah. Because if you remember, Araujo got a red card, right? That alienated Gundogan from the rest of the Barcelona dressing room, and so it was just not going to work out for him this season. So he's going back to Man City for free.
Hold on. So when you say alienated, it
Like,
means
yeah, nobody was nobody was talking with the guy anymore. Nobody was vibing with him anymore.
I
He
don't
just
understand. I
no,
don't get like a senior player like that, a well respected player, as which is normal because why would you get a fully red
yeah,
card
yeah.
and the old dressing room side? Oh, this guy's enemy.
I guess that's to show you the state of Barcelona right now. But
Even with
that's
Lewandowski,
I mean, probably not Lewandowski because they were roommates, teammates in Dortmund before. But the point remains. I mean, who wants to be in a toxic environment where, first of all, you're trying to bring in a winning mentality, and they are coping or they are all rallying around someone who was responsible for you guys, getting eliminated. I mean,
hold on. You know what's funny?
what?
Lewandowski is even more toxic than him. Lewandowski is fighting with everybody.
Well, at least he gets them goals, right? So,
He gets them go too. He get them
yeah,
goals
but
now. That's
but
crazy.
yeah. So he's back in Man City. This is going to be KDB's last season. I expect. I
Oh,
expect
okay,
it,
expect. Okay.
and Pep's last. It could be Pep's last season as well. So this is. This is probably going to be. They will probably want to end up on a high.
Wait, say
Um,
Pep last season too
I think it's last season of his current contract. Yes,
of his current contract.
yes.
Oh, okay.
And
But
I don't know that he will resign a new one to be at City because he has been here for about 9 years.
okay.
I don't think he wants it. But again, all of this. So these are some of the unanswered questions that we have heading into the season, right? How will
Mm.
if Pep says, "Oh, this is my last season," how is that going to affect the morale around the team and things like that? Um, Another interesting thing is Chelsea and the Raheem Sterling.
These are incidents of the week.
Yeah. These are my incidents of the week. So I don't know if you saw the interview where Maresca was asked if his treatment of Sterling and Chilwell can be considered brutal. And he
Yeah.
just said, I was being honest because, I want different players. I'm not saying that they are terrible players. I just want different players. And then Pedro Neto, has been announced as Chelsea's number 7 now.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems that Sterling leaving Chelsea is just a matter of time.
But
Um,
he cannot leave, though. Unfortunately, he cannot leave. Because that's part of the discussion I've been having with people. The same scenario or situation with Casemiro and Sancho.
because of the high wage.
Apart from high wage, you cannot just tell a player to leave when the player is on contract. You have
Right.
to beg the player.
You're right.
The
Right.
player has to agree that, okay, I'll give an example. People came for McTominay, right? And the club
Yep.
says, oh, we would only allow him go if he wants to go. That kind of situation, McTominay is going to stay. Do you get? Because he knows that it's not good enough for another club. Do you know what I'm talking about? So you
He's
cannot
not good
just,
enough for another club. What do you mean?
like, it's not. I don't rate McTominay in general. It's not even good for United. So he knows that if he goes somewhere else, that's probably his last, like, it's going to go into abyss. You know what I'm talking about? So you cannot just wake up one day and say, oh, I don't like this player anymore. A player that is under contract, and you want to force him out. You have to beg him. And I'm 100% sure Sterling doesn't care. Because at this point, he has won everything that is winnable for him. The only thing I doesn't have is Champions League. So he's going to just chill. 200,000 a week. I'm going to chill. And he has 3 years on his contract left. You're funny. And
Mhm.
that's one of the things that I've just find fascinating. I don't know why all these managers, quote unquote, who have worked under Pep want to act like Pep. You don't have the facility for what Pep does. Why do you want to act like him? Because why are you trying to say, oh, I want to play away, and it's not part of my setup. And the crazy thing is, Sterling is the most senior player in that club right now.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's my insight of the week. I think that Chelsea, I love that Chelsea is struggling, but again, I just don't know that Maresca, I just don't know what to expect from
From
them.
him. Mm.
Yeah, so I obviously don't think they'll win the league, but I think that they'll definitely have a say in, because from what I saw against City, they just need better finishing. They are playing well, or they played well in that game.
Is that
Uh,
new?
is that new? Under Pochettino, there were games where they were absolutely terrible. I think again, I also think that Enzo Fernandez is just not a good footballer. But I said this last season. I said this last season.
Casillas is not good footballer too, right?
I think the inclusion of Lavia next to him makes him shine. I
Okay.
think having him as a sole DM there just leaves him exposed, especially when you pair him with Enzo, right?
Mm.
Um, but I don't know. I'm not a Chelsea fan. I truly don't. I truly don't care about that club.
So for Chelsea, I don't think they will spring any surprises, because why will you have 45 players? First things first, that's headache, huge headache for the manager, because apparently they're trying to stack up and see which of the players would blow, so that they can make money off the player. So what happens to, and you can already start 24 players? What happens to the remaining players? And that's where you get the headache from. Because if I'm a good player, I'm definitely not going to be just be in under 21 or just be in the fringes. I'm going to ask questions. And that
Yeah.
starts giving manager headache. Unfortunately for them, you have a manager that doesn't have sense. So it's just a recipe for disaster. I think the only thing I can help them right now. Okay, just even speak about this. So when he came in, it was like, you guys, you know that Kopama will not be carrying the team. Everybody has to do their work.
Yeah.
So now they joke that by the time they get to middle of the season, he has to not beg all of them. Please pass the ball to
Let's
Kopama.
go.
Let's go over carry yours. Let's go over carry yours. But I think if they can get a good striker,
Yeah.
it might cover up, my paper up the cracks a little bit.
No,
That's what I feel.
I've said it from the get go. I had said that Nicholas Jackson guy
Guy is
is
bad.
that guy should
He's
not be
bad.
a footballer. I'm sorry,
No, no. It's so the thing is, he should be playing as maybe like
a
a
winger.
7, yeah, a 7 or 11 or a 10. Like he knows
Yeah,
how to also, he knows how to also. No, 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 not a creative 10, like a second striker kind of. But I'm just surprised managers have not been able to to come to that understanding. Anyway, my incidents of the week is
oh, okay. I have one more incident of the week.
and only you. Okay.
Wait, no. So I've played football lately indoor. My fitness, and that's why I'm not fully criticizing these players with my chest because because lately, more fitness is not easy. Oh.
You're
Hey,
getting close to your 40.
no,
So
no.
so
Why
it's
you
not
like this?
and those people are young now. Okay, question. When you were 23, did you struggle?
I didn't struggle. So I think
Exactly.
now it's just I just do 1 minute. Oh, okay, no. First half I give like 5, 6 minutes, and then but the second half you cannot get anything like nothing anymore, man. My
But if you continue playing, trust me, you get your
yeah,
fitness back.
fine.
You just need to know that okay, you need to like pace yourself. Like I don't need to run for this ball.
So
I
shout
can
out to
only run this one.
footballers. It's not easy. Nicholas Jackson. I know I
He's
critique
young
you,
now.
and I say
Please.
you're not good.
No. It's Ronaldo you should be talking to, not Nicola Jackson that is 23, 21. Please.
Ronaldo, come and retire with us, I beg.
Did you see what happened when they lost 4-1 in the final?
What happened? I was
Oh,
crying.
he didn't cry. So he
Oh,
scored the
oh,
first
you didn't
goal.
cry this time around.
He scored the first goal, and these guys second half, 19 minutes, they scored 4 goals in 90 minutes. Do you know how crazy that is? In a final,
Is that your
four
good?
goals in 19 minutes.
Is that your good?
No, come on now. He scored. He did his job. Why can't other people do their job? 4 goals. It's crazy. And I mean, I don't really blame them. I also blame them. So the team they played, what's it called? The team that won the league is like an European team because if you see all the players, Mitrovic, they had this guy that left. What's his name? This defender. I've forgotten his name. But they were stacked. They had Mitrovic. They had good players. But 4 goals in 90 minutes. That's really cool. So he now went to center circle. He now pointed at all of them that they slept. He pointed at
So
them that
his
they
teammates?
slept. Yeah, said they slept.
Wow.
Yeah, so, yeah, let's have
That,
videos.
that's toxic, man.
Guy is done with football. He can do whatever he wants at this point.
No. I don't agree with that. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's fine.
You can't belittle your teammates like that. Sorry, no.
He has passed that level. My incident of the week is mostly. I mean, you've mentioned a lot of them. Chelsea, part of it, chaos. But I think the one that I want to talk about is the Real Madrid game. Everyone was the first game where it was like, oh, Mbappe. They wanted ESPN did Mbappe camp.
Was it versus Mallorca?
Yes,
Uh, the draw, right? 1-1.
yeah. They did Mbappe camp, all that jazz. And Rodrigo was like, well, I'm still here. That's my incident of the week because Rodrigo was stellar in that game. He did his job. While Mbappe, Vini, and Ballon d'Or, fake Ballon d'Or
Pretender.
Ballon d'Or in swimming on grass. Jude
Oh,
Bellingham,
Hendrick. Oh,
Hendrick.
no. Bellingham is not. Is Hendrick that's always on the floor. I don't even understand what that.
Jude Bellingham is always on the floor too. But anyway, I noticed something in that game.
Yeah,
I feel like they still need that chemistry because
of
for
course.
every time Vini was trying to find Mbappe, he will find Mbappe. But when Mbappe gets the ball, he looks up, he sees Vini, and Mbappe takes an extra touch or he wants to dribble and he gets crowded out and he get the ball off him. So I guess they need more chemistry for that to work out.
Work
But
that
if
out.
that thing works out, everybody will be in soup. That's my incident of the week, and yeah, just every other thing that is happening in world football in general.
So I mean, this should be. We won't take too long on this one. Really quickly, since this is the first week of the season now, I mean, we'll do one at the midway point when things are clearer.
Yeah.
Top four predictions.
Usual suspects. I expect City, Arsenal. I mean, with no other.
No
City,
particular order.
Arsenal,
Yeah, no pressure. Yeah.
City, Arsenal. I'm not sure about Aston Villa yet because of their
But
Champions League
if you're saying no
commitments.
particular order, then why didn't you start with Arsenal and then City?
Because I don't want Arsenal to be first in anything.
But
Um,
but but alphabetically, they are
I don't
first.
want
So.
Arsenal to be first in anything. If I'm never first now, alphabetically,
No,
people
no,
are not first.
alphabetically at the
You are not
who's
in the
who is
league. In the league, you are not.
no, not now. I'm saying alphabetically, like
Oh, okay.
as in when everybody has 0 points. Gone,
You're
gone,
so
gone.
starved. Wow. I'm sorry. You're really starved. Wow, you shall win something. Wow, this life.
No,
You're
this year,
starved.
inshallah.
You are a super team now. You are a super team. You are supposed to win the league.
Please.
So City, Arsenal. I've, I'm feeling good about Aston Villa, but I'm not. I want to see how they will behave in February when Champions League comes.
Mm.
What did I say February? That's all the way. But Champions League starts in December, right?
October,
October.
October.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking about. Oh, second round. That's what I feel like. Oh yeah. I see.
Yeah,
So that's three. One more. I'm not sure about Liverpool, but Liverpool new manager. They'll be playing the same way. So maybe Liverpool might be there, but definitely not Chelsea. I've lost confidence in Chelsea. United might just be dark horse because now the attention is away from United. The attention is on Chelsea now. You've passed the clown show to them. But I know that Ten Hag has penchant of collecting a clown regalia back. So we'll see how that goes. But right now, Chelsea is the city of clowns. Um,
you don't need to say about Tottenham.
no, I don't think that. They almost lost to Leicester City, very close. Oh,
Yeah,
by the way, this man came back from relegation, scored a goal, and
Vardy, yeah.
Kane has
Oh
not
yeah, that's
has
another
not won
incident. Yeah,
any cup yet.
Yep.
Remind me to ask you a question about that. So what's your own top four?
Well, top four. Of course, I'll start off with Arsenal. Again, in no particular order, but Arsenal first. Um, then Liverpool, then City, because I said no particular order. So, um, and then I put Tottenham up there, and the only reason why I put them just ahead of Aston Villa is because of Dominic Solanke. I think he'll score a lot of goals this season.
Doesn't change
Oh,
anything.
I think he'll score 15 goals. 15 goals about 15 goals this season.
Mm.
Tottenham needed that last season desperately.
No. Tottenham, the problem is not scoring goals. That the
No, no,
problem is
no, no.
defending.
It was defensively as well,
Mm.
but they also struggle with scoring goals at some point. But yeah, that's my top four. I think Aston Villa will just narrowly miss out because of Champions League.
Mm.
So
What I like about football is teams really fall off drastically or badly the next season. So that's why I'm still looking at Aston Villa to improve. Then also West Ham too. West Ham, they're looking good. Fulham is looking good. So those teams, they're gonna take points off a lot of teams this season. Especially teams
Palace
that
as
want
well.
to.
Palace. I don't know because Olise is gone now. I feel like you know, but Mateta is playing well. Iberi is playing well. So I don't know. It's going to be an interesting league this year. It's going to be
Honestly, I don't know what Olise was going to do
in
in
Bayern.
Bayern. I don't know why he went to Bayern. That's not a good fit at all for him. But he aspired to Perspire to Maguire because I don't know who's going to bench that place. But then you have another Pep wannabe. So we'll see how that works out for him. Yeah, so my question for you.
Yes.
So which one would you rather have if you're a
Mm-hmm.
footballer?
Mm-hmm.
Kane or Vadis? Um,
Resume.
Vadis, yeah.
Well, I'll pick Vardy. Vardy's resume.
Mm, okay.
But I mean, Kane is a better striker, but Vardy's resume is much better. I mean, Kane went to Bayern Munich and still couldn't win. Like, do you know what that means? That's just terrible. That's just like it's village people. When they say village people, yeah, those people in England, in London, they really don't like that boy, man. They
Mm.
really don't like him, man. But yeah, that's. How about you? Who'd you pick?
When this guy played and he scored against Tottenham, I think they were like trying to troll him. He threw them back. Like I have league. Like I have the
Yeah.
cup. I won the league. Like I don't understand what's going on. Personally, I'm in the business of winning things. So
So
even if I
individual
score, what?
winning things as an individual accolade or
No,
as
no, no.
as a
Winning,
team.
winning, winning.
Okay.
What has Kane won?
I mean, Golden Boot now.
I beg, please. Even if I score one goal in 100 games, but but in that 100 games, we
You
win one
win
cup.
league, you
I'm
win
okay. I'm
FA
fine with
Cup,
that. I'm
win
100%
Community
fine with that.
Shield,
Yes,
get relegated, come
come
win
back.
championship. Yeah, yeah,
Nah, I prefer that, man, because that's cult hero.
yeah,
Like the Leicester City fans would always remember him for a long time.
yeah.
But Tottenham fans will be like, he scored goals, okay. I mean, but I have people telling me that because he's the highest goal scorer in English, what's it called, history. They might he has a better country record. I'm like, okay, because I
And,
don't know
and so what?
what that amounts to.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah. All right. So we're kind of rounding up here, but welcome to a new season. It's going to be exciting, as you can see, and as you probably already know if you've been following the show in all the leagues. But I think the most intriguing ones are going to be La Liga, and obviously the English Premier League. I haven't followed much of what's happening out in Italy, but it seems like Napoli are going to struggle in this. So, see, man.
God, this life. No, just make me remember something.
What?
Conte, before they kick the ball, Conte started fighting with everybody.
Yeah, yeah,
Now
yeah.
their first game they lost
They
woefully.
lost. Yeah,
It's crazy, man.
yeah, yeah.
It's
So,
crazy.
but yeah, we look forward to, and also as always, please, check out our social media pages and leave comments, feedbacks. You can reach us if you have our numbers directly, because
Question, wait, before you go.
yeah,
Do you think Osimhen is leaving? And where do you think he's gonna go to?
that I think Chelsea might go for him late. I think so. I think so.
But Chelsea went for Joao Felix.
But it's not a striker.
Okay, so I had a discussion with a few people, and I'm sure the person is gonna listen to this podcast too. And the conclusion by that person is
Mm.
that managers would rather have Joao Felix because he has quote unquote better technical ability
Dan
than
Osimhen.
Osimhen. I'm like, you want to score goals. How many technical ability would that with that
Would that
amount to scoring
translate
goals?
to yeah.
To goals. Because this Felix guy is not even like one world beater that I'm like, oh, he's the one very good player that
No, 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 no. So growing up, as in when he was younger, no, no, no. The potential there. Although I saw something funny on Twitter that Benfica have been pulling off scam after scam after scam lately between Felix, Darwin Nunes, and Enzo. Oh, by the way, I went to Benfica Stadium this summer. I went
Oh,
to the
okay.
stadium. I did a stadium tour. It's actually nice. It's actually a nice stadium. But yeah, so no, no. When Felix was growing up though at Benfica, he was a star, or
Hmm.
he looked the part.
It's
But
okay.
then yeah, but then you know, like Dybala, it just never really happened for him,
Okay. So
right?
we granted, right? Granted that you know that Osimhen that's really happened for him.
Mm-hmm.
Why are they now rating Felix over Osimhen?
Who, Chelsea fans or
I mean,
people who
just
just?
like football world, just discussion, like
Uh,
it's
I,
ridiculous.
yeah. I mean, Osimhen has has showed that like he's a quality player. He took Napoli to their first Serie A title since Maradona's, I think, what 86 or 88 season. So uh, well, obviously we don't want to say what it is, but some of it is I mean, it just has to do with the fact that Osimhen is a black striker, and I'll say
And
that.
it's African.
Yeah. But
Honestly, I don't want to believe that it is, but
no.
it's
It's
just
not.
pointing towards it.
It's not the main reason.
I know,
But
I know.
for an accomplished striker like him, I mean, there aren't many pure nines in the world, right?
It's
And out
crazy.
of those ones, he's
It's
amongst
like
the
top three.
best. Yes.
Yeah.
So it makes no sense to me. Like, I mean, for some reason now, no team wants to even touch like. It doesn't make sense to me. Are they paying attention to his beef with Finidi George?
No, 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 no. That's ridiculous.
No,
Because
I know, of
even if
course.
before the beef, they have not been
No one has
like,
been coming for him.
yeah. So
So
it's not like, oh, and it's crazy because Chelsea, instead of buying all those water banjo players for two for $1 players, you'd have gathered that money and gotten one of Osimhen, and that would show seriousness because your fans will be like, okay, these people are serious
okay, that's
about doing
serious.
something. You went to go and buy your Felix for 45 million. You bought what Perioneto for how much?
No, no, there's and then they have a lot of random players.
That's
Bro,
what I'm saying.
there was one guy that they brought on against City, and I'm like, yo, who is this?
Who's this guy? Like,
Who
who
is
be
this
this one?
guy?
Who is this one again? It's crazy.
No, like I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. Yeah, I've never seen or heard of that guy before, and I still don't know his name. Like,
Who is this guy?
and the point, you know what's wild? If the guy walks past me on the street, I'm like, okay, I don't know who this person is. Yeah,
Crazy. Gather all that money
it's
and get
it,
one player, get one
it's
quality
crazy.
player.
It's
Why
crazy.
you just scattering money all over the place?
It's crazy.
And it's a position where you need because the Manesca was like, oh yeah, we need to score goals. Oh, sorry,
No,
sorry.
so someone was I was watching a video and someone was saying that the reason why Chelsea is doing buying all of these players, giving them long term contracts, that they want to become a what's it called, a significant enough mass in the transfer market that like they then sort of determine what the market looks like, right? So if they amass as many players, then they can now begin to influence the value of players and things like that. So I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's truly what they're planning.
Guy,
But having almost 50 players on your roster
it must not work out though. Because that's like
is
NFL
ridiculous.
something. It must
Yeah,
not work out because if it works out, footballing world they like to copy each other. Let's see
yeah.
Nancy United getting 100 players. Arsenal getting 150. And since they
No,
has money, City has money, you go and buy 200 players. It must not
yeah.
work out though. It must not work out. I pray it
Arsenal is
fails.
not like that. We are an ethical club. We don't dabble in such things.
Mm.
But anyway, that's
Oh,
the
hold on,
show.
hold on.
Oh,
My last comment. So
mm.
um I watched this guy's discussion with Benitez, Alpha Benitez.
Which guy?
Um Stick to football.
Okay.
Gary Neville, Ian Wright,
Caraga. Yeah.
Garaga,
Yeah.
yeah. And it's crazy. Benitez is trying to talk, he's trying to express himself, and
Mm.
Karaga keeps interrupting him.
I don't
And
like I
Benitez
don't rate
looks
Caraga, man.
crazy. And Benitez keeps forgetting his trail of thought because he doesn't like speak English like that, like that.
Yeah.
He's like struggling a little bit. But I mean his English is very good, but like you can tell that he's like trying to
Yeah,
think about what he's
to
gonna
do
say.
he has to do translation in his head.
Yeah. And he just keeps interrupting this guy. You need to watch it. I'm
Yeah.
like just pissed.
No, Caraga is an annoying. It's very annoying. But um, one last thing, I just saw something on Sky Sports here that made me laugh. So the total, because Chelsea, they've been giving everybody like long term contracts, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
The total contract years remaining for the different clubs, yeah. So if you sum up the contracts of the players,
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea they have 191 years for their players win. The team that is second, Tottenham, they have 97.
So that was times two.
In their time, yes. It's insane. And then the team with the least is Everton. And I'm guessing that probably correlates, says that they are probably the oldest team.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Arsenal has 62. United, people are amassing contracts, so we have 82. So
Yeah,
yeah,
because
that's a
we just
fascinating,
bought players
fascinating,
now.
fascinating stat. So
Yeah, we just bought players, so you expect that
yeah,
to be high.
yeah. Anyway, that's the show for us this week. Any last words, Shem?
We're supposed to predict a game. Oh, you forgot.
Oh, oh, yeah. You pick your game. Pick
Um,
pick the game.
if I leave, this team might just
No,
let me
no, no,
just
no,
go.
no. It's fine. It's fine.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see.
Games for the weekend.
Yeah,
Brighton United, Palace, West Ham. That should be a good one. Fulham, Leicester, City, Ipswich, Southampton, Forest, Spurs, Everton, Villa, Arsenal. Ooh,
yeah. Let's pick that one.
Villa, Arsenal.
Yeah.
All right.
Between Villa, Arsenal, and
Brighton, United.
no. I don't want to be back to United. Crystal Palace, West Ham, because new manager. Um. So yeah, which one do
I,
you want?
I think the pick of the weekend is Arsenal. Is Villa, Arsenal.
Okay, so let's pick that.
All right. So you predict.
Um, I see a draw, 2-2 draw.
I see Periwinkle. I see. No. I see an Arsenal win.
Yeah, away. Remember, so let me just
Yes,
tell
I
you
know.
that
Which is why I say an Arsenal win 2-1.
2-1. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, yeah. It'll be a very good game. It'll be a hotly contested match, but I know Arsenal will come through. I know you liked Saka's goal this past weekend. I
It
know
was a
you
good
did.
goal. It was a good
I
goal.
know you did.
It was a good goal.
Yeah. So yeah.
Sakata that should go and learn how to be a winger from Yamin Nama, but it's okay.
Anyway, that's it for me. And we will see. We'll be recording Tuesday next week. So Shane, let's not look for you, please.
It's okay that it's good that you clear your truth because you know who's lying.
No, 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 no. I got some. If you want me to choke,
Okay, no problem.
all right. See you next week.
Yeah, thank you everyone for listening and catch you guys on the next episode.
Bye bye.